Hey Mom, SD card delivery. Oh, that's a fancy one. Yes?
Made your favorite muffins.
Mom, I'm trying to watch my figure. Why are you doing this to me? What? They're good. We got Jordan, our sprayer mechanic, coming out here in a few minutes, so I need to get these motorcycles moved out of the way. That way he can pull the sprayer outside. Beep, beep, beep. Well, how do you feel like you're stuck working with me today?
Oh, could be worse.
So first thing here, what we got Jordan doing is he's working on the hydraulic functions box. We have a little valve. This little guy, actually, that was letting oil bypass through, and it was just making the boom just seep down overnight when you had it off. How many Haggies do you think you've worked on in your life?
Probably 300-400 maybe, I don't know, quite a few.
In other words, he knows what he's doing. If you guys don't know who Jordan is, Jordan's basically our mobile Haggie inspection man. He comes out at the end of the season, he inspects it, finds stuff that's broken, gets it ordered, then he comes back and puts it together for us. So if I'm not mistaken, he's just replacing those valves in here. And then we're having issues with our end nozzle for the fence row sprayer, so he'll get that taken care of and then send them on his way. Okay, that side took like 5 minutes to fix. We just had to slap some new components in, but this other side here, we're not getting juice to this end wire, but we're getting juice up there, so somewhere in the boom, we have a short. Well, the good news is, found the problem.
Cooper just raised me up with a tickler bone. We unplugged the motor up there. We turned it on. We didn't know if there was any corn in the overhead auger system, so we emptied it out. And then I'm going to move the skid loader, and I think Cooper's going to get on the tickler. I don't think that's what it's called. Tickler bone, or I got to look and see what it's called again. Tickle bone or something like that. We'll find out. There it goes.
So now that Jordan's gone, we're gonna head over here to the yard. As we can see, our Kentucky bluegrass up here is looking pretty patchy. So we're gonna get a rake. We're gonna rough this up a little bit so that way we can reseed it. You know, honestly, this is something I could probably do with a machine, but it's just not the same. You know, everything in our lives anymore is just so automatic. Stuff's just done for us. We hop in something, turn a key, and you know, it's relatively easy, but you know, there's just something extremely therapeutic about doing stuff with your hands. And to me, doing this with my hands is, I like it. You know, I'm gonna be putting in a lot of work into this, and when I drive up my driveway or drive by my house and I look out in my yard and I see this beautiful Kentucky bluegrass growing, you know, I'll know that I was down on my hands and knees, and that was a direct result of me working with my hands on why it turned out like it did. So I guess there's just kind of something noble about working with your hands and, you know, being a part of the ground. So that's why I am using a rake and doing it with my hands. And also, this actually works out pretty good because this entire thing is full of old sticks, rocks, and pieces of glass. I am absolutely blown away at the amount of glass that I've found out here. So now we got this area ruffled up pretty good, and I know what a few of you are probably thinking, well, Cole, what are you going to do about the areas that had some grass in it? Well, I'm just going to leave those, because the beautiful thing about Kentucky bluegrass is it's a spreading grass, so it'll actually fill in the little patchy areas inside of it, just it won't fill in the gargantuan bald spots. So that's why we redid those. Now I'm kind of tempted to work here along the rock a little bit. They're talking like 3 or 4 days of rain next week, so it'd be nice to get some actual rain on it from the sky, because for some reason the garden hose, it just doesn't seem like it's the same as from the sky. So if we can get this growing here a little bit, I guess that'd be kind of nice, because nobody likes having an edge that doesn't look good along the driveway, especially me. Kentucky bluegrass. This is the cool blue stuff from GCI Turf Services. I'll include the link to his website in the description if you want to get this. Sorry, not cool blue. This is blue heat. My bad. But once again, links in the description. I don't know where I got cool blue from. Are those the Doritos? No, that's Cool Ranch. Yeah, close enough. So I got this little hand spreader thing. I would use the four-wheeler if we had a bigger area, but it's not really worth me getting set up for a down and back. So we'll go around with this. I think we're gonna do like 2-3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Should go in nice, then we'll rake it in and then we'll pack it. And today's the 20th of March, so it might be a little bit early to plant this, but like I said, they're talking rain next week. 10-day forecast, they're talking pretty favorable for stuff. So I guess I'm gonna err a little bit on the early side, because once April rolls around, we're gonna be out in the field. I'm probably not gonna have time to do this, so if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, well, I guess then we'll have to redo it again, but we're gonna give it a shot. You know what they say, early bird gets the worm. Remember earlier I said I was gonna do this all by hand? Well, we're kind of running out of daylight, so we're gonna cheat on the packing process and use the skid loader. Well, we got her packed in. Now we just basically gotta let her rain and let her warm up and she'll grow. But I'm called to do something tonight. I don't know what it is. Surprise date by Neva. So I'm gonna go do that. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.